Y'all live.
All right. I've got this on here. Yo, man, we're going to wait for some people to come in the room before we get this thing started. It's going to be an interesting night tonight, man. Y'all come in the room. As soon as y'all get in here, man, make sure y'all like and share and tell me what y'all drinking tonight. You got Ciroc boys on deck tonight, baby. Crown Apple.
Wine.
We're gonna do it. So I'm waiting for some people coming in the room, man. We're gonna get this thing started, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. So y'all get y'all drinks ready. You know, I got my wife with me, Tanisha.
What up?
I got Sheena.
Hello.
I got B Hunt.
That's me.
And we're about to do this thing. So I'm waiting for more people to join. And then we're gonna rock out. So y'all come in the room, man. Tell me what y'all drinking. Tell me what y'all drinking. I need to know what y'all drinking. And tell me where y'all located at and where y'all at. Yes, sir. All right. Tell me where y'all located at and where y'all at. I turned it down. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Come on in. I see y'all joining. What's going on? We got y'all. Yeah, thank y'all for joining. Hey, as soon as y'all come into Instagram, go ahead and let everybody know, man, that we here. Simply Ball Dropping. Tell your friends about Simply Ball Dropping podcast, man. We about to get this thing popped off. It's going to be an interesting Friday night. And we're going to open up the phone line, so if y'all need to call in and y'all got questions that y'all want us to answer, we'll do that for you guys. Salute to Pretty Thing 88. Thank you for joining. Beautiful Smiles B. Thank you for joining. Yogi 37 and Vaughn / Harper. Thank you for joining. Tell everybody, you know, that we on live on Facebook as well. So if you guys are tuned in, man, we're gonna pop it off. So we're gonna get started. So we're gonna wait for people to come in. But y'all tell me what y'all drinking. So Kanisha, how you doing tonight?
You caught me mid-drink.
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yep. I think y'all gonna love what we about to talk about.
So Sheena, man, what's going on?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. You ready? You excited?
I'm ready.
You
I'm
ready to
excited.
pop this off? B Hunt,
Yo,
you ready to do this thing?
yeah, ready for war.
All right, hey, you
That's
know.
why he came his fatigue.
There you go, man. Brandon got his fatigue on. I got my fatigue on. Y'all can't see me right now, but you know what the man from behind the mic look like. And then she got her Simply Ball Dropping on. Sheena repping her Simply Ball Dropping drip with the boho chic earrings.
Oh,
Yeah. We
And-
twinning.
Yeah, they twinning tonight. So we about to get started. So first of all, man, if the Ciroc people out there tonight, man, Ciroc, holla at me. Crown Royal, holla at me.
We're gonna take a shot a little bit.
Yeah, whatever y'all send me, man, I got y'all. All right. So we about to jump it off, man. Let me go ahead and get my intro going, and we're gonna get this thing right. Just 1 second.
When I got something to say.
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Set.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy K-Sap, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Welcome to another episode, man. It's gonna be a classic tonight. We're gonna talk about a few things. A lot of things that we're gonna talk about, a lot of people don't want to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it tonight. Live on set tonight. I got Kanisha Sappington. Welcome back to the show, Kanisha.
What's up, everybody?
Also, we got Sheena Hunt. She's coming back to the show, and they getting too comfortable on the podcast now. I'm gonna have to kick them off. They're getting too comfortable.
Right.
Welcome back, Sheena.
Thank you.
Also, man, I got my man B Hunt back in the building. There he is, Ciroc boy. Y'all said, hey, once he get on that Ciroc, he gonna get to talking.
Yes,
Hey, y'all better stay tuned tonight, man, because he's really gonna get to talking. Welcome back to the set, B.
Appreciate it.
All right. Tonight's interesting, man. I got an interesting topic, man, and I'm going to put it out there for you guys to follow along, and we're going to get started. But this is the topic that we're going to be discussing tonight. And later on, I'm going to open up the phone line, so if y'all got any questions that you want us to answer, please feel free to give us a call. So this is the topic that we're going to be discussing today. I'm going to read this off so y'all can understand what's going on. This is all about a certain individual. I ain't gonna say all single ladies, but this one particular lady said she prefers dating married men. And this is her reason why. She said, I prefer to date married men. A married man will adore me for not being his wife. He will compliment and spoil me. He will come to me when he's troubled and stressed. He will trust me with his deepest and darkest secrets, and always put on his best performance in the bedroom. I get to have the best of both versions of him. Women tend to let themselves go when they get married. They no longer put an effort to look nice or keep up with their fitness. Their sex gets boring and their hygiene becomes questionable. I am here to tell you, ladies, that women like me don't mind taking care of your responsibilities. Some of these women only notice how good they have it when reality slaps them in the face. Marriage doesn't mean anything. If you can't keep up, you ladies want the ring but refuse to put in the effort to keep your husband happy, and then you wonder why he cheats. He desires me because you have morphed into an undesirable, lazy, refrigerator-built, bonnet-wearing, stinky, and boring-ass housewife, and no man in his right mind wants that. All I'm saying is, take care of your man or somebody else will. Wow. So, I'm going to start off with the ladies. So, Kanisha, how do you feel about this particular comment and remarks that this lady posed out there?
Oh my goodness. Well, let me start out by saying everybody get out their feelings, because I may say some stuff that may spark somebody to be on this end or this end. So, I just want to put that out there first. So, I get what she's saying. I'm going to say it on both perspectives. The first perspective is, I understand what she is saying when she says that, hey, you slacked off, you're not keeping yourself up, all of that. I get that end of it, that aspect of it. I get all the benefits that she's saying that she gets. However, on the other end, you're a side chick. So at this particular point, there's no way that you can differentiate a side chick and a wife. Yes, you're going to look good for him. Yes, the wife may be in a bonnet. Guess what? He probably don't get a chance to see you in that bonnet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a kind of leave it right there before.
No. What benefits are you talking about? What are the benefits?
As for what?
For the woman said that she prefers the married man. What are the benefits? You said something about benefits. What is the benefit?
Because I feel like there's certain benefits on a single, when they think about it as a single woman, what they're thinking about. They're thinking about, one, they don't have to worry about him coming and dealing with him when they don't feel like it. He can go on back to the house. That's one. Two, I mean, there's no strings. For the most part, there's not going to be any strings. He has a wife, and she's single. So I don't know what agreement they have. If we want to get real deep and technical, I don't know what type of agreement that they may have. The woman may have an agreement that says something like, you know, hey, I can do what I want to do because I'm single. The married man may say, nah, you mine, you can't do all of that. So that's a whole nother, you know, situation. But going into what I was saying about her reasoning behind going into dating a married man, I'm not saying that's okay by any means. That's not okay. But I'm also saying that, you know, you have to look at the man to see exactly what he's doing and what he's, you know, how he's contributing, I say, to that, because it takes two to tango.
That's valid.
You know, so either the woman is going, you know, she don't care. She don't have nothing. She don't care about the wife. You know what I'm saying? She's over here getting her needs met. He's getting his needs met. You know, nobody cares, you know? So, yeah.
Okay, I mean, that's all understandable. Valid points. You know, I understand where you're coming from. And, you know, this round table talk. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Sheena. So based on what this young lady said about, you know, she only dates married men because women get comfortable. They can't keep up themselves. And she's out there and she's saying that she's getting the best of both worlds, which when it comes to me, I'm going in. So, Sheena, how do you feel about this situation?
Kind of piggyback off Kanisha, some women do. You know, some married women do just lose their self once they get married. They get way too comfortable. I know, you know, in marriage you're going to get comfortable. They get way too comfortable and they do let themselves go. But that goes on both ends. Sometimes it happens with the man as well. But we'll talk about the women right now. But I still don't agree with it.
Right.
I still don't think just because your wife didn't slacked off or whatever, you have a conversation with her. Communicate with her. Don't just go out and get this side chick that's wearing this 30-inch hair and these nails and they got these butt shots, because that's usually, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is. Talk to your mate, communicate with your mate, you know, and let her know. Because you married your wife for something, so she got to be beautiful, you know. So just let her, you know, if she's slacking, talk to her.
Okay.
And get herself back together.
And that's a great point. And before we move on to Brandon, I want to piggyback off of something you said. In a situation like this, when you said about being comfortable,
right?
I think it depends on her situation and his situation. How long has this couple been married and she's stepping in messing with this married man?
Right.
Like, is it young, or is it something that is 15 to 20 to 30 years down the line and something went wrong and the wife at home, it's like Kanisha said, they got to have some kind of understanding. The wife must be doing the same thing too. So, I mean, you got to look at it that way. I mean, the wife might be stepping out, and because if he has all this time to step away from his wife to be with this particular person that only dates married men, something ain't right. And it goes back to podcasts we said before about a lot of guys really at work, but some guys are not at work. They putting in work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, it's a lot that goes on in that situation. Right. But I'm going to pass it over to B Hunt and get his perspective.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, as far as going with the side chick or whatever, I mean, me personally, I think, and I'm just going to speak from a man's perspective.
Okay, give it to him from a man's perspective.
Straight up.
First off, he's giving too much to his side chick. He's sitting up telling all the deepest secrets and all that. Yeah. I think he's going too far.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not a side chick. That's a girlfriend.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know, I'm just being
all right. Yeah.
So, I mean, for him to go so far in marriage and having a wife, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of those things that he can do with his wife if he communicate with her. Now the side chick, now we gotta wonder how long can she be the side chick before her feelings get involved.
Yes.
You know, so it's a sticky situation. I mean, well, no, I don't think she's that happy with her situation.
You don't think the side chick?
The side
happy?
chick, no.
She can't be happy.
She can't be
But
happy.
she's saying it like she happy. Like that's
Well,
all she.
I think that's
Required.
for, I think
He
that's
giving
for
her-
attention.
You're supposed to.
That's attention.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, I think that's attention. I think she's putting it out there because, like Brandon said, she might not be happy with her situation, and now she's seeking attention. I got somebody that commented that said, hey, if your relationship's going that way, seek counseling or get a divorce.
Yeah.
You know, you got people's feelings that are involved.
It's the logical thing.
It's the logical
But-
thing, but who's doing it? That's not gonna happen.
Well, I understand that, but like I said, it goes back to the situation. Like, how far down the line are they married? I mean, did they just get married?
I would assume that it's got
It
to
gotta
be a
be
marriage
Yes,
that
years
has
on it.
years on it. I mean, if it's in the beginning, I mean, something they probably didn't even need to
They
be
need to get
married.
married. Yeah, so
But-
it must be some years.
Yeah.
I bet it got some. Years.
I mean, how many side chicks are getting promoted to being a wife?
I
I'm saying,
Promoted.
I mean, do y'all know anybody out there?
I know.
I know it's somebody out there probably that
Hey.
got it.
Hey, be real. Hey,
I got a question. I just want to know.
Anybody that was a side chick possibly or know anybody?
That got promoted to a wife.
Right.
hey, if you know anybody that's been a side chick, like Brandon said, that got promoted to the wife, let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know. So,
I think it's
I'm going to
possible.
touch on this.
You think it's possible?
I think it's possible.
To be promoted?
Depending on
It depends on the situation.
because
Situation, yeah.
if you get very should I say personal, like Brandon was saying, no, you shouldn't get personal. Then it turns into you the girlfriend. That
No.
happens when you start spending that time
I heard
together.
the girlfriends become fiancés then wife.
Mhm.
I ain't never heard.
But
side
okay,
chick
but
go
where
straight
is
to
this-
wife. That's all I'm saying.
But where is this married man finding all this time to spend with this
That's
chick?
what I want to know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, where's he finding
Hey.
time? I mean, I understand that, you know, guys do things different, but it's got to be a crisis on the home front for you to be able to spend this time to put in telling you the darkest secrets and all your thoughts and spending time. But are they hanging out together? I mean, is he taking this particular woman somewhere, unless they, like they said, go off to a duck off spot?
Hey,
I mean,
that's what they
Let me ask you
do.
this again. So we got the married man and the side chick.
Okay.
There's three people involved in this. And where the wife at?
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we got to go ask the wife.
The
What
wife
you
probably
going
got a
on?
whole nother.
A whole nother
Situation
situation, a whole
on
nother
one side.
ordeal going.
But what if the wife is at home, keeping the home front, because she got 3-4
Could be two
kids,
situations.
Right.
Yeah.
and she ain't got time to do it, but he got time to do it.
What? That ain't right. He wrong.
Yeah.
Whoa. He wrong.
He definitely wrong.
But like you
But
said,
the wife, I mean,
The wife ain't. Now the wife ain't.
when I say she wrong, I'm not saying she wrong.
What you saying?
I'm just
But-
saying she got
But the
to
wife
do
may not know. The wife may think since she may be at home cooking, cleaning, taking care of
She
the
know
kids.
she married though.
So we got a question real quick.
Some people change.
what's
she
the
might
question?
not know. She
Pretty thing 88 wants to know. She says she wants the wife spot. She is not happy with herself to be a side chick.
Exactly. Like I said, she's trying to get that promotion, like Brandon said. I mean, it's something going on in her situation for her to say, hey, I'm a single woman. Why do I got to convert to married men? There's a lot of single black men out there. You can't get your own.
But she's saying she dates
Only.
only married men. So
Only.
that means to me, she ain't looking to really be
She ain't
nobody's
looking-
wife.
Yeah, she not looking for
wants-
that
she
wife.
comfortable
She
with
don't want
being
to
a
be
side
promoted.
chick. That's what
she
I'm
want to
getting
stay
out
her
of it.
side chick
So,
lane.
look.
She don't want to be promoted.
So is this lady like a career-driven woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's making her own money.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she just want to entertain guys when she want to.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, you know, we got selfish, you know.
Yeah.
She's being selfish. But what my whole thing about that, if she's doing that, you know what I said? She's community pussy.
Okay.
She just passing it around.
She for everybody.
She for, yeah, and they got songs out there. She for everybody.
Everybody.
But
You know what I'm saying?
you catch the right married man, he's not going to allow his side chick
Yeah.
to be community pussy.
Exactly.
Okay.
But if that married man, why would that married man put his situation in there with that side chick, stating that he don't want her to be out and be community pussy, but at the same time, you got a whole wife at home. What is the situation with your wife?
So, new day and time. Shit, I don't know.
So when you say a new day and time, I mean, I understand that but it all reverts back to what I'm saying, man. It depends on the situation. It depends on, it's got to be something going on the home front, because I know women in general that a lot of women, this lady says, y'all wearing bonnets and stuff like this. This lady wearing bonnets too, but she just
when
not.
you leave,
Exactly.
I'm wearing my bonnet.
Yeah.
every woman gonna wear their bonnet.
That bonnet ain't got nothing to do.
They gonna wear their bonnet or they do rag or they scarf.
You gotta know your
Right.
man. You know, I mean, men are
Of course, we
visual.
ain't gonna do.
Men
I
are
get
visual.
that. I get that.
So, when it comes down to the husband-wife thing, change it up. You got what buddy every night.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Oh,
walk
wow.
down something.
Oh no, we're just
Somebody,
talking
hey,
about top.
hey,
So
No, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, that falls up under being comfortable, right?
It does.
It does.
Yeah,
It
I
does.
mean, your man is visual, so I mean,
when
at
you
the
go
end
to
of the day,
sleep, baby, I gotta have my bonnet on because my edges has got to
yeah,
stay
yeah,
laid
but that's
down
after
and my
you go.
frizz.
That's after you go to sleep. But see, what you do is you put him.
Well, yeah.
Put him to
You
sleep
don't want
first.
I get what you're saying.
Hey.
I can understand that. I can get
I
that.
got somebody saying that they don't blame the single chick for it. They blame the married man.
Of course.
Oh yeah, he's a couple.
I mean, I blame I blame both of them.
I blame the married man too. I'm not taking sides tonight.
Yeah.
I blame the married man
Both-
too.
yeah.
But
Almost that.
I blame the married man too. But
Yeah.
can you blame a person for goddamn paying for a buffet and they eat it all? I mean, come on.
I mean, I understand what you're
They
saying.
making
Like,
it easy for them.
Who married man making it easy?
No,
that single woman's
A
making it easy
single
for the
woman
married
making
man.
it easy for
And
the.
it seems like his
married
wife
man.
making it easy too. Not blaming her.
We ain't blaming the wife because wife probably don't even know what's going on.
I'm just saying though. Where's the time?
She probably
I mean-
at work on a business trip. Wife don't
She
know.
need to get on the
Yeah.
plane with him, go see some business with him, go get them children.
Yeah.
She got kids.
Go
She
get
got
them-
his
Because
kids.
Go get them children, the babysitter.
She
go
got
with
his
your husband.
kids.
You gotta go with your
She
husband.
got his shit.
But I
She
think
got
in this
home.
situation,
they
I
in
think-
school. She can't go nowhere.
I think in this situation with that married man, I don't think that married man really gives a shit about his wife.
No, he got a whole side chick.
He got a whole
so
side chick,
he's
but
gonna make time.
but from
He's
what
gonna make time.
but
And
from
because
what I
if he's making
read,
time-
but from what I read, do you think this is somebody seeking for attention? I mean, the way she put the article out there,
The side chick.
the way she put it, she put too much. She's trying to make her.
She trying to make herself feel better.
Yeah, she's trying
She
to
gotta
make.
make
Yeah.
herself feel better. I don't think she for attention. That's just what she. That's just what she wants.
But I
You
mean,
got women out there like that's all they do. They don't care nothing about being no wife.
Because they don't.
They
yeah,
just
they
they
don't.
like the
They
side
don't want
chick.
the ties and.
They don't want
So-
the sides to it. Yeah,
in point in time, when does this shit? When does it stop?
that's what I.
When does it stop?
You're right.
So remember that point. But I have a question about the bonnets.
Okay.
So somebody wants to know. That's just like men wearing do rags all day. Switch it up.
Hey, if you want to see your man outside of do-rag, tell him. Just like a man should tell a woman.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Just like you should
Like you
communicate
said,
with her.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just
at-
because she
at
didn't
the
let
end-
us
at
go
the-
with these buns.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If I know you want to see me without my do-rag, come
Right.
roll my hair. Hey, you need to wear that tonight. You know what I'm saying? And
What you
I'm
say,
gonna-
Brandon?
I'm gonna take it
Brandon,
off.
how you gonna do it?
I ain't gonna do it. I need to wear that tonight. I'm gonna take it off.
Because
Okay, all
as
right.
a husband, you know what your wife likes, right?
Visual.
I mean,
Yeah, but
she-
and the wife knows what the husband likes. But the thing about it is, I
Samson is
mean,
not saying nothing
Samson
about
saying
my
about the
bonnet.
bunny.
because when you go to sleep, you gotta sleep comfortable, right?
I like that. That's
Unless
why you
unless
got
it's
to.
showtime.
That's fine.
You know, if it's showtime, it's something different. But after showtime, you can throw a bonnet on, you can throw a bandana around your eyes, you can put your sleep glasses on, but
Yeah.
at nighttime you go to sleep after showtime,
Right.
right? I don't care what you look like after showtime.
And ladies, let me tell you something about men.
Okay.
Once we do that, we don't care what you like. We sleep anyway.
Exactly.
And we don't
Yeah.
care. So put your
Yeah.
money on. But my thing is, don't do it if you know, if your man like hell, wear your hair for him.
But this lady talking about she stays 100 all times of the day.
She lying.
She must have a lot of people she's going at.
That's
Well,
what I
she's
said.
aware,
She's
Well,
she's
yeah,
for
she
business.
has
She's for
the
everybody.
strength and the time to do all of that.
Cause she
You
ain't
know,
got-
she gonna go to work.
She don't have to be wife, mama.
No,
I got
no, she
you.
probably don't have no kids. She
Yeah.
probably don't have anybody. So you have time to go to work, get
Let-
off,
let's
get
just
all
say she
dolled
do-
up,
oh,
go on your date.
Let's just
Let
say,
him take
let's
you
just
to-
say if she do got 1 or 2 kids, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, let's say it.
Now, what's she gonna do with them kids when big dude pull up?
Well, they probably with their dad or something. I don't know. I mean,
Well, the other
I want to just ask a
with
question.
the daddy maybe or the mama, you know, they gonna find a babysitter. If you trying to be with, if you trying to do what you do, well, heck, the kids might be there. He might know the kids.
Oh,
That's that no side chick. That's a girlfriend.
exactly. She's
That's
the
what
whole
I'm saying.
girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
But that's what it'll
that's
turn
basically
into.
what she sounded like. She
Yeah.
is that girlfriend.
I said that.
A side chick. They basically making the same thing as a girlfriend.
But see, a lot of people say, hey,
Mhm.
it's go deeper than the bonnets.
Come on with it.
All right.
We'll go
It
there.
go deeper than the bonnets. So, I mean, Tamiko Swan King, you said it goes deeper than the bonnets.
Okay.
When she says she's still a shy chick, what do you mean it goes deeper than the bonnets?
Yeah.
Comment real quick.
It's some more issues. It's probably what she's
Some more
trying to
issues
say.
in the house?
It's definitely, that's just a little surface. That's nothing. You should be able to communicate that.
No, some men don't
Yeah.
because they expect you to know.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Vice
what I'm
versa.
saying? And
Yeah,
vice
vice
versa.
versa,
And vice
yeah,
versa.
that's
You know what things do y'all expect us to know, but we don't.
Oh, I
Just
know.
like
I
with
know
us,
that.
Certain
Yeah.
things y'all expect, we don't know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Shit, I tell it.
You have to communicate. But
But does
That's
that
the
make you
number
go out
one
and get a
thing.
whole side chick?
And that's another thing.
No.
right,
not.
but
It's not.
all of the things.
It's
I
not.
think that it's I believe that it's a lot that's just been caked on. You know, it don't take just that one time you did this or got into it.
Right.
It's a
It's a build.
it's
It
a
ain't
it's
just
a build
bunny.
up.
It ain't just
Yeah,
bunny, it's something else.
yeah. Most definitely. I
Maybe
think it's
she
a
got the
deeper
bunny
issue.
on and game weight, or you know, maybe.
But why did she gain that weight?
Wait.
I'm asking, why she gained?
I don't know the woman. I'm just saying.
Well, could it be that she done had your 3 kids,
Hey,
and it's hard for her to get that weight?
well, the guy that put them 3 kids in, he could lay up there with his big wife, and y'all didn't go to gym together.
Exactly, and leave that side chick alone. Let
But
her
then
go.
another thing,
But
this
man,
side chick, she's writing this article. She must know the wife. She must seen the wife before.
She did a
If she
research
talk
on
about
the
she's
wife.
a refrigerator big,
Oh, they
So
gonna,
how-
they gonna do
how
the
does she know-
research.
She sounds like she's jealous of
They
the
gonna do
wife.
Yeah.
they gonna do research on the competition.
Of course, she
Yeah.
gonna research.
You got social media too.
I mean, social media, it's a thing, but in a situation like this, they said it's more than the bonnets. He did something, it's way deeper than the bonnets. I understand where Teeny's coming from, but I say in this situation, like, you know, I keep on going back, depends on the situation. We don't know if things happened in the past with him and his wife stepped out.
That's a
And,
possibility too.
and this woman knows, you know, women know what dudes are up to. So she seeks this guy out. Okay, he's a married woman. Oh shit, his wife cheated on him before. I might have a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the guy's out. You know what I'm saying? Before we just throw stones at him, maybe he's out because he stayed with this woman
Mm-hmm.
that cheated on him years ago. And he made it work for the kid.
Mhm.
So the kids get a little older now. You keep your fat butt at home with her, and I'm gonna go play. I mean, you can go. I mean, because you know women cheat too now. Don't do it. Don't do the men like that. Don't do us like
So
that.
what are some of the benefits of this lady, you know, messing with this married man? What are her benefits? What is she getting out of it?
Pleasure.
She just getting the pleasure.
All she-
Yeah.
I mean, she getting pleasure. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all she can get.
Yeah.
If you're a side chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
well,
the girlfriend, she might
That's
get more. You
what
never
she's
know.
saying. Yeah. And I'm still waiting on the wives out there.
And it depends on the man. It depends on the man. I don't know. Is he a 6-figure man? I mean, is he?
She got to benefit from it from somehow. He probably
He probably paying for hairdos.
He probably paying for some
Oh,
stuff.
don't put that money on. I got your hair done. I mean,
Right.
He
Well,
might
he
be
can do
throwing
that
that
same thing with his wife.
That's
He
what I'm
should.
saying. We don't know.
but we don't know what he's going for his wife.
We don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
we
mean,
can only assume.
but
But how the side chick know that she was bunny?
that's what I'm saying. So
Because
like you said,
must
did the
know.
research.
She his girlfriend.
That's the
He must
deepest.
know.
That's the deepest secrets.
Yeah.
That damn fool.
You know what I'm saying? That's on him. And like a lot of people saying, I put that on the husband. But in a situation, it's like y'all talking about that comfortable stuff. Right?
So somebody says, ain't nothing better than something new.
Oh. Ooh.
I mean, what y'all think about that?
Or does she got that WAP? Does she got that WAP? Or that WAP? I mean, so whoever said,
Hey, he married that. He married
I
his
think
wife.
he married his
married
wife,
that wife.
she
She got
had
some
that
walk.
walk.
yeah, yeah, she had that WAP.
Right. Then the
Right.
WAP
Exactly.
just whap. And it just ain't,
whap, but
ain't like
So
that.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out
everything's gonna be a whap.
if he got to do all this, why did he get married?
That's a good one. You're right. Why get married?
Answer that. That's a man. That's a
That's
man.
a-
That's a
oh.
man.
Why
I mean,
he got married?
I can't answer that because I'm not in that
We're a
situation.
man.
I mean,
Maybe he didn't know that was gonna happen.
We don't know his really.
We don't know. Yeah, maybe he didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Somebody said, man, she got something hanging over his head. I'm telling if you don't. Like, if he don't keep up what he's doing with this side chick, is this side chick gonna pop up on the wife and be like, hey, this is what your husband doing?
He must have killed and told all his secrets. He must trust her with something.
It got to be an understanding somewhere.
Or he full of alcohol.
Hey.
Hey, at the end of the day, the side chick owes the lady or the man no loyalty. It falls on the husband, but they are both wrong.
Yeah, most definitely. Because we putting the heat all on the husband, which he is wrong, but the side chick too.
Yeah, but
Like, you find somebody who
You gotta look at where your respect lies. Your respect lies with your spouse. You gotta communicate with your spouse. So that other person over there, that's just like catching somebody cheating or doing something they ain't got no business. Who you gonna go after first? You ain't gonna go after this female. I know I'm not. I ain't going after no female. I'm going after my husband.
yeah, but hold on. But listen, in a situation like this,
You right.
I mean, if he's doing all this,
I
right?
can't follow her.
If he's doing all this, somebody
I'm gonna be
said,
mad.
why stay married?
You want to slap her though?
If he's doing all this, why stay married?
Yeah.
What is the benefit he's getting by staying married and having a side chick just to rat to his boys like, hey, I'm married, but I'm still out there doing my thing.
There's a lot of things.
You know, guys go through that sometimes. They go through this stage where they probably not getting desired at home or nothing. And man, I got to do something too.
But they don't. But maybe they built so much together.
Yeah, that he can't.
Where he can't. It's cheaper to keep.
Yeah. The man ain't to mess his finances up. If he work hard enough for him, he can mess his finances up.
That's what I'm saying.
So to the fellas, I got a question. Do y'all think y'all can be in love with y'all wives and still have a side chick too?
Nah, I don't roll that way. I can't speak for all men. If there's any men in the comments that can say some things
hold
up,
y'all
chime in.
I mean,
they can be truthful.
That gotta be truthful. You know
what I'm saying?
That could be. I mean, it can work.
Because some people say you can love two people at the same time.
That's not possible. That's not possible.
You don't think that's possible?
No.
Being in love and loving somebody is two different things.
That is.
I can be in love with my spouse, but have love for this person.
For another person.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
don't roll like that, men don't roll.
Like that.
But listen, and see, that's a whole different entanglement right there. She's saying you can love somebody, you can be in love, right? But as a man, I'm speaking for myself. Okay. I know my feelings, right? Mm-hmm. If I love somebody, I'm putting myself in this situation. I love somebody, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm in love with my wife. Mm-hmm. And if I love that other person, then I'm going to start worrying about what that other person is doing as well.
Of course.
But listen, so if she steps out and I find out that she's
you jealous,
getting dick down, I'm mad as hell.
Yeah.
Then I got to take this to my wife. My wife's going to be like, why are you mad?
Yeah.
And then everything's just going to open up. So for somebody that's putting themselves in that situation and can handle it, man, kudos to them. Yeah. Because I know me as a person and my feelings, that's not going to work for me.
You feel like it's too much for
It's too much. It's too much because
you got to be good in condition.
It's too much.
Yeah.
You got to be conditioned.
It's too much, but is it possible?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
But
it's possible.
What is the benefit?
I think it is.
What is the benefit?
I mean, I don't know what the benefit would be. I really don't know. It depends on that person because we can't judge what I think the benefit would be for somebody who do that.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm just going off of the what.
No, I'm saying. I mean, that's a question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't really know what the benefit would be, to be honest.
That's true.
Somebody said a married man has no reason to leave because he's getting the best of both worlds.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but the best of both worlds. How are you putting that much energy? And this guy that she's dealing with,
he's established.
Yeah, he's established. He must be
he's not,
and the wife.
He's not grinding. He's not doing
exactly. He must be the type of person that has money, right? That's what. And the wife got to accept what this man is doing because he's bringing home all the bacon. He's paying the bills. He's keeping her up. Exactly. I think that side chick is gonna catch feelings.
If it gets to that point, but if we let's just say facts on what the email said. It's just a side chick. Let's say that's what she's calling herself.
More than a side
she's doing
chick.
that, right? But she's only gonna give him everything, whatever. But she gonna go out and do what she wanna do. He gonna be in his feelings.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
he
why
gonna be
he's in a bad
at home.
situation, because if she's doing this with this married man, who's to say that she's not doing it to another married man?
And most
Yeah.
likely she is.
Because when he go home,
She got another one lined
she got
up.
another one coming in.
She said that though.
Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
she not gonna, like the terminology this for men and women. He ain't gonna give a short pussy for more pussy and get no pussy. So
Yeah,
this
that's
woman
it.
ain't gonna give up short dick for no dick and get no dick. So she got people lined
She got 'em
up.
lined up.
So if she's doing it to this married man, she gotta have somebody else
She do.
coming in when he's not
She
there.
do.
If this is her desires.
And her desire is married men, so she probably got about two or three of them.
Depends on what type of married men they are.
She got to be doing. It's got to be somebody in the industry. It got to be an athlete. It got to be.
Yeah,
It ain't no. It ain't no
You don't
normal
think
person.
you don't think it'd be
Oh
a
no, it ain't no. It ain't no normal person.
There's some normal men out here that let them side chicks do that.
But he's
That's
putting.
a girlfriend. That ain't no side.
Yeah, he's putting
But
in a lot of
girlfriend
energy.
and side chick the same thing.
different.
No.
Oh man, it's blowing up on.
Yeah, they say that's her
Instagram.
business.
Okay, so
It's a hotation.
Yeah, it's like girl, she was saying it's a hotation.
right,
It ain't no hotel. It's a hotel.
Right.
Right.
You come in and get it where you fit in.
it is.
It's pop.
Somebody said, here we go, pretty thing. She said the husband's selfish because I'm sure the side chick sleeping with other men.
Exactly.
Like I said,
Mhm.
the husband going back sleeping with the wife.
Mm.
It's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Exactly.
A whole
It's
bunch
just-
of
Oh, but she
disease.
also,
It's them
she also-
entanglements they
she
talk
also-
about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But she also said that the husband comes back and give his best to her.
to me the side chick winning then.
Yeah.
So to
She
me,
ain't
hold
got-
up.
the
she
side
ain't got-
chick
she
must
ain't
be the
gotta do
wife
nothing,
then.
but she ain't got to do nothing but look pretty for him.
That's all she gotta do.
That's what I'm saying. So
And she getting all the benefits.
she get all the
She get
benefits,
all the
right?
benefits.
Is she?
Yes, she is. She get
The way she stated it, the way her article stated,
Yeah, that's-
she getting everything
I
that
don't
a
know if
married
that's what
woman should
should
get.
get. Is that everything?
Because if he giving all, man, he a bad man.
He a bad
If
man.
he can give everything that he giving to the side chick, because there's a reason why you going over here to the
Yeah.
side chick anyway. Let's
Right.
cut to the chase.
I'm
There's a
sure
reason.
nobody else over there. He must look. That's
Yeah.
He definitely slacking at home.
So
Darnell Lee said, man, it ain't nothing but a sex triangle for real.
yeah,
I mean, they just going around circles.
That's it.
Like, and I'm gonna be real with it. It could be a situation where, you know, this person he want to have sex all the time. Wife on the cycle, he might not want his red wings, so he go over to the side chick,
That's it.
and the side chick invites that stuff in.
yeah, that's
you
real.
have people
That's
that's like that.
that's
That's
real
addicted
selfish.
to it.
right.
It is selfish,
Yeah.
but like
because
y'all,
that's the thing. That's the biggest topic with men and women. Do the man expect for us to do it every time they want to?
Oh, we're gonna touch on
Or,
this. See, we reverted off
because,
this.
no, because that starts the
That starts
the
an
problem.
issue. That starts an issue.
Problem,
All right.
because if you're not,
That starts
if you're
an
not
issue.
giving it, if you're not giving it up, then Nina
That starts the issue, and I
in the
agree.
room,
So women,
Sasha,
yeah. So listen.
Sasha.
So women, is like y'all coming at these married men, and y'all coming at these men coming
Are
down
we
our
doing
throat.
what we supposed to do?
Now we gotta focus on y'all women,
Okay.
and this comes in. It all goes hand in hand. Now I'm gonna throw something out there. Now women, don't get mad at me. Y'all can chime in. I wanna hear your thoughts, man. I wanna hear y'all's deepest secrets. But this is what I want to hear. Now, Kanisha and Sheena just said it. Are they doing what they're supposed to do as wives? Are they on command with the sex, right? Because a lot of men are always talking about, I got to have sex. I got to have sex. That's for your young stallions out there. Your young stallions just coming up. Y'all want to do it all the time. But trust me, when you get a little older, your mindset changes.
Amen.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. So, as women,
All right, thank God.
if you're not doing your job, and your man steps out on you, who's to blame?
Ooh.
I still blame the man.
Yeah, no,
I
I still don't think that that's.
I still don't think.
Once again,
That's
Go
not
ahead,
a
Brad.
reason.
It's
That's
not
not
a
an
reason.
excuse.
y'all, it ain't no reason to step out. That's a conversation that can be had.
I just said that's
Now,
one of the
but that's-
ongoing reasons.
Right, but
Right.
that's what cooperation and understanding and understand you married to a man, not a woman. You know what I'm saying? Men need
Need.
sex.
Oh yeah.
That's a need. If,
I
if
know.
you don't realize it as a grown woman,
Oh, I
you need
know.
to go marry a woman. because
Yeah.
that's totally different. So
Mhm.
wants and needs.
So basically,
Yeah,
the
'cause we
woman
don't-
gotta
we-
be ready.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, but
The woman gotta be ready.
we said this before. A man is ready and willing at all times.
Right.
Women just don't want to throw their bodies around like that. So
Right.
women, it takes a woman time to lay down and give somebody that good stuff, right?
Right. Exactly.
So in this situation, as a man, and I know a lot of people been in this situation before, even, you start your dating somebody.
Right.
Mhm.
And then you know what y'all like to do. Like every time we go out, we come home, shit, we getting it in.
Mhm.
No questions asked. It's there.
Mhm.
But it's that one time. It's that one time when you want some and your wife or your girlfriend says no.
Ooh.
How does that make you feel?
Give me water.
You gotta go take a cold shower.
No.
You talk about cold showers, but we got a
Yeah,
situation.
Brandon,
We
how
got
you
it.
feel?
We got a situation. So Brandon, I'm gonna
Let's talk
ask
about the
you.
young one.
I'm gonna ask you. You and your wife been together for a while.
Right.
Y'all dating. I'm just gonna keep it real. And y'all was accustomed to knocking each other head off every night. Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted it so bad and your wife did not give it to you?
Yes. I've been in that situation before.
Thank everybody.
Yeah.
And tell me,
Yeah.
and what happened? And what happened?
She laid down and I
Well, Paul, I know what you're about to say. Hold up. That it wasn't as a wife. What you're about to tell, we was girlfriend and boyfriend.
You was working on being my wife.
I was working on it, but I wasn't your wife.
You was working on it.
I was working on
You
it.
was
But,
on your way.
but let's just make sure I was girlfriend. Keep going, though.
You was on your way.
Mm.
And what happened?
I got a little upset.
A little?
She laid over. Said,
What did I say, though? Not right now?
not right now. I wasn't trying to hit not right now.
Not meaning no, but just give me a minute. Like, not.
I went and got some water and I dashed her. Old water.
So you went and got a water bottle, and like Nino Brown said, you canceled her. That what
Water
you
bottle.
did? You threw water all over.
Well, my feelings was hurt. See us as men,
Exactly.
you go through that.
Exactly, guys. Look,
You
me and
know-
Brandon keep it real.
I mean,
Your
you go through
feelings
that.
get hurt when a woman tells you, "Hold on, I'm gonna let you
I
get to
know.
yours.
I'm in.
I'll let you get to yours.
Because I
I'm
want
gonna
to
let
hear
you
what
get
you
to
got
yours.
to say.
I'm gonna let you get to yours." But as a man, the feeling and y'all used to doing it every day. And at one particular time, as a man, and they tell you no, you got thoughts going through your mind,
Every day.
like, wow, why did it stop? But if the shoe was on the other foot, and y'all come in and y'all trying to get the man something, he just roll over like a little baby.
Oh, no.
Exactly. All kinds of thoughts gonna go through your mind.
Because y'all can go demand.
No. Let's
I'm
slow
going
down.
to sleep.
Kanisha,
I mean, I'm just saying.
we're gonna
Let's keep it
we're
real.
gonna go visit the past
Okay.
when you like just said when y'all first started.
Okay. When I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
And this
when
is
you was
when
when you was Nina.
Okay.
This story he's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy for me.
Okay,
Now
yeah.
she can say no right now, and I'm like, okay, well, should I get later?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I can do that now, but we talking about 23, 24.
See, he talking about when we was the 20s. When
Okay.
he
I'm
did
talking
this.
about
Okay.
we.
Because honestly,
Everything
I was
new.
like every day.
Yeah.
that was about what, late 20s?
Ugh. Child, that was
That was
early
like mid,
okay.
maybe mid.
Me into
Yeah.
late down.
Yeah, but you know.
And that's what I'm saying.
Janita
So
says the man has to respect the no.
Oh.
Amen, Janita.
Man.
Janita, hold up.
Hold up.
We starting something now.
Come on now,
I got one
Janita.
question.
Hold up.
Girl, let him know.
I
Let
got
him
one
know.
question. Is Janita married?
She sure is.
Yes, she's
Okay,
married.
slow down.
For a long
How
time.
long has she been married?
How long
20
you been married,
years.
Janita?
They 20
Been married
years.
long
20
enough?
years, yeah.
Okay. They've been married long enough for her to say no.
Exactly.
Amen.
And
We earned that no.
Yeah.
y'all, but listen, I agree with Janita.
Yeah.
I agree. Right now, they've earned the right to say no.
Yes.
But as you're just starting off, and you know how men are, your feelings are really involved, and you're used to knowing what your wife likes, she know what you like,
Right.
and y'all getting it on frequently, and it's that one time that they say no.
Not just one time, the first time.
Yeah, the first
You just hear
time
no.
it just catches you off guard.
Yeah.
But that don't give him no right to throw a bottle of the sunny water.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Now we're gonna reverse it. I'm gonna throw something else out there hypothetically, right?
Okay.
Just say, I call my boy up, right? Like, man, hey man, let's go hang out, man. Let's go to a bar, go to the club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your wife is at home.
Mhm.
Or she's ready. She's steamy. You come in and she been ready for you. She texting you like, babe, when you get home, I'm ready, right?
Okay.
And you get home from the club, right? You get home from the club. First thing you do is jump in the shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you get in the bed and your wife wants some, and you roll over.
And you say no, and you turn your
You-
back.
and you turn your back. What's going through your
You
mind?
can't but reach them.
What's going?
Is this now or is this?
What we
in-
talking about? We're not talking about married, right? We talking about
Yeah, we
early
talking about
dating?
early in married, dating, whatever.
I mean, just going into it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, just y'all.
I'm going to sleep.
It depends on the situation.
That's just me. I'm going
Now
to sleep.
with me and you, because I know you. Oh no, you know.
So
I
if
don't know.
it's so you not accepting no.
No, because it's you.
So why
I
should
know.
I
So,
accept
so
no?
why should I accept no?
But you know.
See, see,
Oh, Sheena, you didn't got
see.
yourself caught up.
She done caved in because she know the pressure's on.
Because
Because
you know
I
I'm not
know,
gonna
Yeah,
say
hold
no.
on.
because I know, I guess because I know he's not gonna say
And
it.
those are-
But as
my
soon as
first
he
time
says
no.
no, what's going through your mind?
No man gonna say that.
But honestly, no. What I would be thinking, not now that we're married, I wouldn't think that. But early on, when this situation happened, I'm like, dang, what you been out doing?
Exactly, that's gonna go through your mind. So
Yeah.
you gotta respect the man in the same situation. When y'all say no, you gotta respect it. He gonna have some thoughts like, and Brandon, he was so irritated, he went and got
Brandon
the,
lost his
he
mind.
lost his mind. He lost his cool. He
I
went and got
mean,
the water
that-
bottle.
Brandon lost.
Y'all can't tell me not to lose my mind.
Pause, Kanisha. What you think about what if Kareem came this early on?
Shot.
Y'all ain't married. Y'all date. He wanted you just like not right now. Give him a minute. You're tired. Whatever. Give me a minute. And he come and dash some water on you. What would you do?
Nah. I'm going. It's probably be ugly. We probably be arguing. Like, why you throwing water?
Oh yeah, we did.
Like,
Well, yeah.
No, Sheena said when that happened,
I said-
Sheena said that she was gonna up and leave him and they wouldn't be married.
I said what I
Did she
said.
go too
I
far,
shouldn't
y'all?
be.
That,
sitting here right now.
yeah, that's enough to make you mad when you sleep.
In the moment.
It's some-
In the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
in the
can get
moment.
heated in the
Yeah.
moment. But
Now,
Sheena, you
I
took it
wouldn't
too far talking about you shouldn't be sitting here today and y'all shouldn't be married. Somebody said, Brandon, they said, what kind of water was it?
Dasani.
Dasani was the water, Jason.
Just
Dasani.
Sony.
Oh,
Should have had some
God.
ice water.
But you know, in my situation, before I let Kanisha grab the mic, in my situation, when it happened to me, Kanisha know how I do. I won't tell her, but she'll be like, what's wrong with you? She'll know what's wrong with me. And then, like I told you, my thing is I start cleaning up around the house, slamming doors. I get an attitude. That's what happened back in the days. That's what happened
Yeah.
2 or 3 years down the line, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah.
now, as we get older, 18 years of marriage, been together since 1998.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It- I understand.
Right. Yeah. That's how it is. Now.
I
It's
understand.
like, okay.
It don't bother me, but that's for people that's been married and then been in a relationship for a long time.
Yeah. Right.
But when things do happen as they unfold now,
Yeah.
it's not a big deal to me.
Right.
But as my younger years, oh man, I'd be like, hold up.
But hold up, I got a question though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're married, you've been married 20, 30, 40 years.
Okay.
And if your husband or wife desired, how many no's do you actually get?
I mean,
I
I
mean-
mean, that's all.
I don't count.
No, I mean, I'm just asking.
I don't think
That's a
it's-
good question.
I don't think it's a number. I don't
Yeah, I
think
don't
it's
think
a
it's
no
no
number.
number. I don't think it's a number.
Yeah.
I think that, I mean, because that's a lot of
How many
factors
no's
that
can
go
you
along
ask?
with
How
that.
many no's can you give before you be like, all right, now goddamn, you tripping?
I mean, that all depends on the person.
Yeah.
I mean, you may be one of them kind of people that need it maybe 2-3 times a week. Maybe your wife may only need it 1 time a week and she cool. I'm just hypothetically speaking, but I feel like as a couple, we've been together so long, we pretty much know.
Right.
You pretty much in sync with when you gonna do something
Mm-hmm.
or when
Yeah,
you're
but
not.
After
For
y'all
the
been,
most part.
after y'all have been together
You know?
and y'all should be in sync.
Mm-hmm.
But as you get older, your body changing, my body changing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know every Tuesday you're supposed to go down.
Well, if that's what y'all. If that's what you said.
No, but hold on.
Like the
Just so happened this Tuesday, the teachers to call, the principal to call,
Maybe you got
All
drunk.
right,
the
Kevin.
kids,
Right.
and the kids in trouble, And then you turn around here and you know it's Tuesday. I ain't got time for
Ain't
that.
got time.
Oh, it's
Things
going
happen.
down.
What's gonna happen, Brandon?
Get in the water.
Brandon in this
Yeah.
water.
Baby, Brandon.
I'm
ain't
just
water.
saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Well, men and women look at that totally different.
Yeah.
Because we can put that, just so what the principal call. Let's do this on
But
Tuesday.
look, let's say this. If you start to get to that point to where, you know, y'all getting ready to do y'all thing, we as women, I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think out there, women. And Sheena, you tell me what you think. We typically, if we in the mood, we in the mood. We ready. It might take y'all a little bit to get in the mood. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
No, that's as you get older. But when you're young,
no.
you ready.
No, I don't. I mean, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Hey,
You
Trey
can't say
Songz
that.
said dive in.
But you can't.
I'm
You
going
can't
in
say
there
that.
head first.
I'm only saying that because we always ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For the
yeah,
most part,
yeah.
we ain't
I
never
think
gonna
me
be
and
a-
my wife on the same accord when it comes to it.
Ain't never gonna be a point. But why should it be looked at differently when we don't want to give it versus when y'all don't want to give it? Y'all may not want to give it because y'all may just be.
Be what? Hold up. Be what?
Y'all ain't ready.
Be what?
Y'all ain't ready.
You ain't gotta get ready. What the? Get ready.
I
Men?
mean,
Men don't need to get ready. They stay
Men
ready.
don't need to get ready.
okay.
Y'all
What
ready?
y'all say?
Y'all ready
I
on
mean,
demand at all
y'all
times.
on
y'all
demand.
can't tell me y'all stay ready all the time.
Hey,
That's what they say,
hey,
girl.
no. Brandon
on
made a
demand.
good point. As you get older, things
No,
change,
no,
your
as
body
you get
change.
older, your body
But-
will change.
But young, I say between the ages of 18 to 30.
Yeah, you in
Oh,
there.
oh, you in there?
Yeah.
That's why Trey Songz made that song. I'm about to dive in. Men, stay ready.
Well, let me tell y'all something.
Uh-oh.
Men ain't got no excuse.
Y'all show them.
We got things that we can go take if we need it. Fellas, if you need it, go use it. Hey, little blue pill, go get it.
But hold up. But you say that, and then another thing, we keeping it real tonight.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
But one thing about it, women, just say your woman told you no, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you laying up under the cover, and you know your wife or your girlfriend is sitting there by you, right? And she happens to look over, and your hand is down there on your meat.
She can't get
And,
mad.
and she looking over talking about what you doing. What you doing? Well, shit.
But what?
You know what I'm
teasing
doing.
me.
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing.
I mean that can go into a whole nother different topic in the subject, because what if you are doing that as a woman? How are you gonna feel if he's doing that all the time and not even trying to go in?
Well, you know, some men got a fetish of doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
What y'all say?
and that fetish stuff is real. Some guys have fetish, women have fetish. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just
Whatever. Okay, man.
keep
Subtle
like
just say
Kurt,
I'm 50 and stay ready.
hey,
Hey,
and like when you see what happened to Kurt Franklin, he had that porn addiction.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, that's their fetish. You know what I'm saying? And I told my wife, that porn stuff doesn't do shit for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It doesn't do nothing for me. If it's there, it doesn't. What can it do for me?
Right.
I can't dive through the TV and join it. I mean, what's it
I
gonna do
think
for me?
I'm between porn
it's
and
for enjoyment of getting you
and
in the
social
mood.
media have put that false narrative out there, especially in the man mind, because since we're so visual, then that's when you're
Yeah.
expecting, you know, say your woman to do what you see right here,
Right.
and that ain't gonna happen.
And it ain't. And they,
Nah,
they be lying and,
yeah,
and
it's
cutting
not
and
right
making
like that.
it. Yeah.
So that goes back to the lady's article. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
is this guy coming over there all the time?
Mm-mm.
I mean, what is the reason he's going over there? Is the reason he's going over there to spend time with her, or just to get his rocks off?
No, but he seemed like he's spending time. If it's like she say it is, he's got to be spending.
They probably spending a little time, but telling.
I don't think he's spending time. I think
But
I think it's a little, but
There
I don't
was a
think
comment
it's.
on
I don't
that.
think
Okay,
it's
go
much.
no, I can't. Mr. V had a comment about that earlier, but I can't find it anymore. But I think he said something like, you know, who's to say why you trusting this married man? He already lying to his wife.
He gonna lie to you too.
He telling you his secrets or whatever you saying, and he telling you when he's in distress. How we know that's the truth?
Exactly. He could be.
Because
He
because
telling what he
he's
wanna know.
first of all he's a liar straight up because
Right.
he cheating.
Right.
Let's keep it real. He's a liar because he cheating first off. So it's easy for him to lie.
Yeah.
He can tell the
He
side
can
chick
touch
anything,
anything. Yeah.
and she gonna be like,
But-
okay, because she don't have no. She really okay, cool. I can't do nothing but believing. You know.
But that goes back to the situation where I just asked: is he spending time with her, or is he just going over there for pleasure?
For pleasure.
For pleasure?
I think it's
A
a
little
little bit
bit
of
of
both
both,
because
though.
I think
Yeah.
as a woman on the emotional side, I don't care how side chick you want to be. As a woman, excuse me, y'all, you gonna catch some feelings.
It sure is.
That's what I
A
said
woman's
earlier.
You
gonna
gonna
catch
catch some
feelings.
feelings.
At
You
some
gonna catch some
point-
feelings. I mean, I've known some hard chicks that say, nah, I be like a nigga. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a bunch of bull.
That's
You
straight
can't
cap.
be like no
That's
nigga.
cap.
You
That's cap.
cannot
I think-
because
I
a
think
man
they
a
tell
man can cut it off. A man can go
Exactly.
Sally, Susie, and Becky, honey, and he's still gonna come over here and be ready. But for us, we can't do that because our emotions are gonna get attacked.
Emotions get involved.
It's gonna get involved.
But I think
Period.
as long as the side chick, like ain't getting on a regular, she got to tell herself that to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Maybe push her emotions out.
She
Or
try to push him out.
to fulfill her desires. Maybe
Yeah.
So a lot of people say he's going over there for pleasure.
Yeah, he
And,
going
and,
for
Okay.
and I agree with that. He can't be spending time. And the reason why he can't be spending time, I'm going to go back to your little scenario that you said.
Yeah.
Now, B, I want you to break it to, I want you to give it to the people raw and uncut. That it's not about going over there spending time. It's the pleasure involved. And this is the statement that B says about somebody saying that he really wants to spend time with you. Break it down, B.
Break it down, Mr. Hunt.
Man, y'all got my mother-in-law been watching this. I can't break
Mama,
it down.
don't.
Break it down.
Let me see.
Mama, close your ears for a minute. She might be asleep. Tell her.
So basically, if he don't want to break it down, I'll break it down for y'all.
K-Sap gonna break it down.
I'm gonna break it down for y'all. So basically, in a situation like this, the man is going over there for straight pleasure. He don't want to spend time with this chick. And I'm gonna say it for Brandon. This is what he said. Tell that chick to call him, FaceTime him, put him on FaceTime, and tell him to beat his meat to get his rocks off. And after he busts a nut, ask him, does he still want to come over? If he don't want to come over, he ain't spending no time with you.
Yeah.
He just coming over there to dick you down.
Yeah.
That's all that is. He just coming to dick
I
you
mean,
down.
yeah. I mean, I can agree with that.
If he
Mr.
rolled
Hunt
over,
for life.
like, well, I'll talk to you in the morning.
Exactly.
What that mean?
So that goes to say, so once he busts that nut,
Because
right,
you
he
can-
ain't going nowhere.
You can sit and talk with somebody and not have sex with them.
Right.
That's when you know you have feelings, or it's a bit more than the physical. Because y'all can sit and hold each other and be cool with that.
Oh,
You ain't
better
gotta
yet-
do it all the time.
Or better yet, Mr. Big come back into town.
Mr. Big.
And the side chick, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, come on through. But I'm on my cycle.
Yeah.
Mr. Big ain't going over there.
No, Mr. Big chilling.
No, I'm good. Not now.
Not
I'll see
tonight.
you next
Yeah,
time.
I see you next time.
Yeah.
And that goes to say, like, when she's talking about him telling his deepest secrets,
Yeah.
he's telling them deepest secrets to get in the twat.
Mhm.
Right? And once he gets in there, and once he busts that nut, he rolling up, going to sleep, then he hightail it.
That's if he go to sleep.
Exactly.
You might
Yeah.
hightail it.
He might hightail it somewhere else.
You might go, yeah.
So, I mean, in a situation, y'all got to think about what I just said. If he busts that nut and you want him to come over to spend time, and he don't go over there, it's all about the pleasure.
I can almost guarantee you, single ladies, any lady, 9 times out of 10, if you do that method right there, he ain't coming.
Ain't gonna come.
Hey, y'all hear that? So, ladies, if y'all got yourself out there in an entanglement and you thinking that this married man or boyfriend or person,
He ain't coming.
it could be a single man and you want time with him, and you talking about he wants to spend, I just want to spend time with you, but you neglect him because you might got something going on inside yourself. And he said, baby, I just want to spend time to you. Tell him to pick up his phone, FaceTime me, beat that shit on, let me see it. And then if you want to come spend time with me, then I know it's real. But if you don't want to come spend time, nah, you're not coming over.
And that's just how men work.
Hey,
Men simple.
exactly.
They simple.
We got the
Got call in yet?
Yeah, so that's how it is. So, I mean, if anybody, neglects to that, y'all try that.
That's a good one, huh?
Try
That's
it.
a good one.
So, ladies, how y'all feel about that? So, if you got yourself in an entanglement and you want to see what's real, and if he really want to spend time with you, tell him to beat that shit off, bust that nut, see if he come.
Then he gonna say, "Nah, I'm good."
And they gonna say, nah.
Oh yeah,
That's a
most
good
definitely.
idea.
See,
Nah.
That's a
Yeah.
man.
It's
If he make up an excuse,
It's like I
after
gotta go
that,
to work in the morning.
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
He
chill.
didn't care about work at first.
At first he did. It was the build up.
They build up.
It's the build up to it. Like I said, it's all for the pleasure. And then some women let men get away with that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we got another. So Mr. B says, is the mistress going to do things for the man that the wife isn't or may not have been asked to do?
He probably ain't asked his wife to do it.
Jeff should probably need to quit asking his wife. You gotta ask your wife.
What you gotta tell her to do?
You gotta just go in.
And what you call it? What you gotta do with his wife? What you call it?
You gotta slow down.
Okay.
Got what?
You gotta slow down.
Okay.
When you say slut out, what you mean?
You gotta go in.
What you mean go
The
in?
same thing. The same thing.
You trying to get Brandon in trouble.
I know he's trying to hold back. You know what my mother like, my father.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
Hey, be honest.
It's the
Keep it
same
real.
thing you gonna do if you go catch you on these other women. What you preserving your wife for? You married her. That's what your investment is.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You gonna do what everything on the sun right here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm paying my money at.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I like that.
So we gotta we opening up.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we opening up the
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna open up the phone lines, man. Go ahead and tag the number so they can call in. We're gonna tag the number so y'all can call in. Anybody got any questions, man? We're gonna tag the number, y'all can call in and ask one of the panel members a question and we'll answer it for you live on the air.
All right, I'm putting it in there, yeah.
So they're gonna tag the number to call and I want y'all to call in.
Oh wait, I put it on Instagram. Let me go on Facebook.
All right, I'm gonna tag the number in Facebook. All right, we got it right here.
Okay.
This should have been. State your name and where you calling from.
This is Megan Savington Harper. How you doing?
Doing fine. Welcome to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast.
All right. Now, my advice to all the adults in this entanglement is the husband needs to communicate with his spouse.
Yeah.
If he feels she is not giving him what he needs to tell her that. They need to discuss. Do not go out and look for it from somebody else. Communicate with your spouse. If you are married for 5 years, at the 5 years, communicate with what has been changed over your 5 years.
Totally agree.
Do that the next day. Do that the next 5 years. Do that the next 5 years. And when they're in relationships for a long time, 20, 30 years, they're not the same person as they were in the beginning.
Most definitely.
Exactly. And that's and Megan, that's what I've been saying. As time and you get older, your body change, situations change. But as a young person, things are different. But as you get older, understand exactly what you're saying. So I appreciate your time. Appreciate you calling in.
Yes, I'm glad I'm the first caller.
All right.
Smart lady.
Yeah, that's interesting. And I have to.
That's what I was saying.
I have to give my
yeah.
give my sister kudos. She just called in and she posed a question about the communication. The first 5 years of the marriage, communicate, and then the next 5 years, communicate as well. Okay, we got another caller calling in. State your name and where you're calling from, and welcome to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast.
Hey.
Okay. But like,
you're right.
but
Okay,
Brittany,
so
like I
somebody's saying
said,
that
like
they
I
can't hear the
like I said,
Can
you
follow?
repeat.
like I said, I think that she's community pussy.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
That's
Yeah,
what I
hey,
was
and that's what we
saying.
said.
That's
So,
exactly lying about his
hey,
wife.
Brittany, we do appreciate your call in. We're going to go on to the next caller. Okay, that question, Brittany called in. I apologize for the technical audio on the call in, but basically what she was saying that the wife could be fine as wine, but he's still going out chasing, right? So basically what she was saying is that she could be a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way she called in about the bonnets and stuff, the wife might not be wearing a bonnet. She might be fine as wine. It's all outdoors. You know, he might be getting sex at home, but he's just stepping out because that's what he wants to do.
That's what he wanted to do. Something new, something
Period.
different. Yep.
Yeah, so like I said, I apologize for the people that can't hear the call, but we'll fix the audio. So if y'all have any more questions, the phone lines are still open. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. But that woman, man, I agree with Brittany, man. She might be a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she just giving
Some
it
people
up.
lined up to do that, you know.
Yeah.
Some people, they live their life because it sounds like the way she words it, it sounds like she living her life to date married men. That's just what she do. She may not ever want to be married, you know. She may not even be looking to get the wife spot.
Yeah. That's
She
all
may
right.
just be out there being I mean, we see it. We see it every day. We see it on the Housewives.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Right.
Thanks for calling Simple Ball Drama. State your name and where you calling from.
This is Mr. B calling in.
All right, what's going on, Mr. B?
Shout out to everybody in the building down there. I don't have a question per se, but a request.
What is the request?
In the studio there. What I would like y'all to do, as women first, and then as the men, state the reasons why you would feel that type of relationship would be beneficial. Play devil's advocate. So I want the women to say, okay, what would be appealing to them about being a mistress? What do they think would be some of the positives out of that, or some things that the woman would look for?
Okay.
As the men, I want you to do the same thing.
All right.
All right.
All right, and we'll put it out there and we'll go ahead and answer your question. Thanks for your time. All right.
This gonna
All
be good.
All right, we had a caller call in. Sorry, like I said, for the audio, but we had a caller call in stating he wants to play devil's advocate. He wants the women and men, just hypothetically speaking, what would on a woman's part, what would be some of the benefits if you was in that situation, and for the men as well, what would be some of the benefits for the husband in that situation? So we're gonna start with the ladies. If you was in a situation like that, Kanisha, what would be the benefit?
For a woman, I mean, the first benefit that comes to my mind would be I ain't got to worry about him. He can go home when he can go home. You know, he ain't got to be up under me. I can have my time still.
You in the know, basically.
Yeah,
You know the deal.
yeah. So he can go
Not
home.
enough. You said she not enough?
No, I said she'll be in the know.
In the
Oh,
know.
in the know.
In the
Yeah.
Oh.
Whereas, some women are, say I'd rather be in the know versus.
So I mean, if that's what you feel. Yeah, if that's what you feel like you want. I mean, it ain't what I would want, but if that's what you want, I think that's the first thing. And for on the man's perspective.
No, we just
No,
you're a
that's
woman,
for
just
the
all
woman. No, I'm
woman,
sorry, I don't know.
all woman. Your benefit.
Okay.
You in a
I mean,
situation. What is
that's-
your benefit?
That's the only benefit I could really see, other than wanting to, maybe she's a.
No, not she. You. This is your benefits.
What would
You're
you
in this
do?
situation. What would the benefit be from you,
Oh,
not her?
Oh, that would be my only benefit.
Okay. All right, Sheena. What would be your benefit?
Ooh. I guess my only benefit, maybe I like the dude and I'm getting with him. I'm getting the physical. That would be my only benefit, because there's no benefit. I see no benefit in messing with that woman, man, because she, in my eyes, I think marriage is the prize, or the wife's the prize, but so I mean, it's no benefit.
It's no benefit.
No benefit, man. Other than physical.
All right, B. I'll take this one. I'll start first.
So when you say, hold on 1 second. So Sheena, when you say the physical, because what I said was they can go home pretty much kind of like we doing whatever and you can go home. When you say the physical, is it the sexual?
I can get the sexual when I want it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
No, well, see, that won't be the benefit because you can't get it when you want it.
Yes, it is. If he my dude, when I pay, whatever you got going on with your
But you got a whole husband at home though.
Oh no, it's vice versa, right?
Oh, vice versa. Yeah, you're
Because I'm
right.
the side
Yeah,
chick.
you're the
I'm
side
the
chick.
side chick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if I'm the side chick and he's trying to please me, because that's what the man trying to do. He's trying to please me.
It say he is, but I mean,
Let's say he got that time. You saying
Oh,
the man didn't have that
yeah,
time.
well,
He ain't got
to
that
me-
time.
to-
He may be
my-
one of those men
I'm in a
that
situation, this married man, he's gonna have the time. So if I've been working, let's just say I ain't seen him in 2 days, because I ain't feel like dealing with him. Like kind of like you said, you know, you can go.
Okay.
So I don't feel like dealing with you. So it's Friday. I feel like dealing with you,
but
and that's what I want.
But you got the upper
you
hand
can
too.
dictate.
I got the upper
You
hand.
got
That's
the
what
upper
I.
hand.
That's,
You can dictate.
That's the only
You
benefit.
can dictate.
It's kind of the
Yeah,
same
you dictate.
thing.
It's
You
that
calling
say it
the
in a
shots.
different way.
You calling the shots.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be bothered with him, you
Right.
don't got to be
Because
bothered.
he's not gonna try to
That's
make
the
me
only
mad.
benefit.
He coming after me,
You
so he's
get
not trying to
nothing
make me
else out of
mad.
it. Okay.
you got
That's
some-
it.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so if I was in a situation like that, the only benefit I could see is like we talked about earlier. You get the best of both worlds. You getting the best of both worlds, and also it's an ego thing for a man.
Mm.
Anything that strokes a man's ego, like you one up in the next man.
Mm.
And when you sit around with your boys and they talking situations, you like, nigga, look, y'all know I'm married, right? But I got this side chick on the thing. And it's stroking their ego. So they think they can walk around with their chest poked out. That's the only benefit I could see for myself is getting the best of both worlds
Right.
and stroking my ego.
Mm.
Talking about I'm the man.
Yeah.
That's the only benefit I see.
You said it all just from a man's perspective. You know, I mean, that's the only benefit we can get out of it.
Yeah.
You know.
So somebody just said to touch back on what me and Sheena said. We had a comment on the back line that says it could be a financial benefit.
Mm.
Well, they answered the question for y'all. Y'all was supposed to answer that. So y'all didn't think
Well,
about that?
I thought about it.
So why didn't you say it?
Because the
Put
only-
yourself in that situation.
No, because the only reason why is because it all depends. It's going to all depend. It may not be no financial benefit. It may be that's an option. I'm not saying that's a bad option, but for the majority of the reasons why, it's sexual.
Exactly.
Let's keep it
But
real.
I said
It's
that
the
earlier.
physical.
I said about the financial thing from the question
But
that
yeah.
you asked. I look at situations like that. I mean, no average Joe can pull this off. I mean, they can pull it off because it's a sexual thing.
You gotta
But
have enough
finan-
money to have
but
a wife and a side
financially-
chick.
But
You gotta have
financially,
enough.
exactly, if you keeping this woman up, buying her nails, getting her stuff done, that's a whole bill. So if you don't have the money to provide that,
bills at home.
yeah, the bills at
Right.
home and that. So I'm me
Gotta be making
me thinking
other
along the lines I think it's got to be somebody in the industry. It got to be somebody that she's dealing with that's in the industry, or an athlete, or something like that can keep up with both lifestyles at the same time.
Few lifestyles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's no benefit to me, but
The bragging rights.
the bragging rights
Right,
is,
yeah.
you know, I
Get a few points up.
Yeah, get
I did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
and then you go later on down the line and you're talking to your kids and your grandkids. Your daddy was out there.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, that's the only thing you can get out of it.
Stop.
Yeah. So I mean it's finance, like they said, the golden 101, definitely it's a financial, it could be a financial gain. I mean, this lady might be sitting at home, she might not work. And he might be footing everything that's over there.
Yeah.
So like Sheena said, if she was in the situation, she got the upper hand, she's dictating it.
Mm-hmm.
She can cut this married man off at any time. And if he can't get mad because he got a whole wife at home.
Right.
When you got something that's
Yeah.
they not gonna
Exactly.
like that.
So they gonna catch, but
You mean for
If-
the men?
Yeah.
Like if the side chick cut him, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
exactly.
said sometimes these married men they give him too much these side chicks. They putting away up higher than their wives.
Okay, Treese, you on to something. Okay, I understand financial deficit. Okay, that's you. I see you now. Appreciate you tuning in. But that is a crazy situation, man, because like Brandon said, this guy gets cut off. He's in his feelings now, right?
He gonna be in his feelings.
So
Got a
then-
whole wife, but he in his feelings.
Yeah.
Then what's gonna happen?
I don't know. If whatever he was paying is most definitely gonna get cut off.
So what if he has control over everything that she has though,
Oh,
like
show
a
the
cell
street. Show
phone
the street.
or something like that,
Oh, all
and you
get cut
know,
off. Yeah.
He cut everything.
and then when he cuts that off, how's she gonna act?
She gonna be finding her next victim.
Mm-hmm.
Her
She going to the next married man.
She gonna find the next victim before she ready. A woman, we be, you know.
So, but that goes back to what I
Next
said.
victim
That's
before.
community pussy. She giving it up to anybody.
But
Yeah.
one thing about it, most women gonna have that they call itch scratcher anyway. She gonna have Pookie. Somebody gonna be on this side taking care of that business while Mr. Big with his wife.
She got Pookie.
She gonna have somebody. She gonna have somebody.
Yeah.
Especially this day and time.
But that's what I'm saying. But a man to put himself in that situation, man, it's. I hope all men think like I think. They ain't gotta think like I think. But it's only could be for sexual desires.
Yeah. Sexual and finances.
Yeah.
I mean,
know,
the
and
man ain't
think
getting no
that-
finances out of
But
it.
not the man. Not the man.
The
Yeah.
man ain't
I
getting
think
nothing
that-
financial out of it.
Well,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Might
oh,
be.
You
Might be a
Oh,
side chick
oh,
sugar
oh.
mama.
This
I
Cougar.
don't know.
A cougar side chick.
Yeah, you got some.
You got some
Yeah. Got something that's out there that'll do
They'll
it.
take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got something out there that's, hey, take this home to your wife.
Hey,
I
Yeah.
bought her some.
Hey, R&B. You know how Dennis Schroeder be walking on that basketball court, man, and I got you in that mindset right now, don't it? That's an inside joke between me and R&B. We ain't gonna let that out.
So got the women buying the wives something too?
Oh yeah, but for Valentine's Day, she go buy your wife something. Take it home to her.
Yeah.
She got some bad ones out
bad
there now.
chick.
But what y'all think
I'll tell you
about
a story
it being an emotional? It's starting out emotional because most cheating starts out emotional.
Them emotional ties is a motherfucker.
Before, because what happens is they become that outlet. Like she said, he tells me all his deepest, darkest secrets, whatever. It could be the truth, or it may or may not be the truth.
He could be hurt. Like his wife could have hurt him, and then
But you
She
leaning.
do- she-
That's that. What's that? The 60-40 rule.
The
What's
80-20?
that? 80-20?
The 80
But
Yeah.
now when y'all talking about
80-20.
now when y'all
Yeah,
talking
baby.
about a
That 20
situation
ain't-
like that, the emotional ties, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's laying there telling her everything, right? Now what if it came to a situation where he's emotionally tied down?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he can get emotionally scarred, right? And he's confiding in her everything. Now, what if it comes to a situation at home where the wife finds out about it? Now he got to make a choice. And he steps to the side chick, talking about, I want you to be that number one. What's that side chick going to say?
Depends.
What kind of situation she going to be in?
It
Is
depends.
she going to succumb to,
First of all-
okay, you going to be my husband?
It depends.
He cheated on his wife. 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna be with
He
you.
gonna cheat on you too.
Or he gonna cheat on you. The way you got him. is
But
the way you gonna lose him.
she don't care because she
I
gonna
know.
find
Right.
the next married man. Even though she married, she might find the next married man to be in the same cycle.
just like
Oh,
we
no.
talking about, she seemed like she just loved
Married men.
So she's gonna be like, no, baby, you need to go make that right with your wife,
Right.
and come see me when you get back straight. You know, seem like she got her
Yeah.
ducks in a row.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
seemed like.
That's what it
But
seemed
that's
like.
that probably ain't
Right.
But-
Because I mean, we can get into reasons why he won't leave his wife. I mean, those reasons just continue to go. I mean, it's kids, it's finances, it's cheaper to keep her, it's the house,
Right.
it's all these things. Nobody
Y'all
wants
gotta
to
kill
go
that
through.
cheaper to keep a sigma. That's
is.
gotta go.
I
Why
feel
you
like
say that?
why do you say that?
Sometimes-
we can use another terminology for that.
You don't like that?
Nah, it's
Why?
why would it be cheaper to keep them? I mean, you go
Going
through a
through a
divorce,
divorce.
you go through a divorce, you're losing stuff.
Yeah.
But if you not happy at home, you're gonna be disgruntled your whole life.
Yeah,
Right.
most definitely. I'm just
How's
saying.
that
I'm
gonna benefit
just
you?
giving. No. I agree with what you're saying, but I'm just giving you what people say. Their reasonings for not.
That's
Nah,
the
you
first
hear
thing
people
they
say-
say is
They
cheaper
want to
to
say
keep
that.
'em.
They want to say that. They want to say kids. You ain't saying no kid. Kids see you unhappy. You might as well go on and be with the side chick if you're
Yeah.
gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
And then the
So,
cheaper to keep it, they
Ain't
make
no
they,
man going to be with a side chick. It gotta be his girlfriend.
Cause
Hey.
But that run hand in hand to me.
I can't
that's
say
what I'm
that.
saying. I'm like, if he,
Side chick and girlfriend right here.
They right there
but hold
together.
up, if he, nah,
Because
They right here. Depending upon what the woman wanna be, what she wanna do.
if he run off to be with this side chick, right?
That's still a lot.
Now he gonna be in a situation where he gonna be a side nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Once he
Yeah, once he commit to this side chick, he gonna be a side nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Real.
thinking.
Because
Like,
she-
Let's say
But it happens. Man.
She not gonna stop doing what she doing.
Oh, well, she might not.
Cause like, and this is where I don't think she's in it to win it. She just taking over the desires and the beneficial things. It might be a financial gain, the sexual pleasure,
Yeah.
but at the same time, she gonna keep it moving.
I don't know.
And then he gonna be assed out. He gonna be walking around with a hospital gown on with his back out.
Hey,
His wife
he
took
lost
everything.
Exactly.
The wife
She
took
done left.
everything
She
and the side chick
Yeah.
left him.
And the left.
That boy had bad
Now
luck.
he gotta start up.
Now what he gonna do? Who he gonna confide in now?
Shoot, that 40-year-old woman with the cat, that's single.
But
That's all you do.
I'm saying he put all this
Somebody
time.
gonna take him.
He invested in the side chick. He invested in the side chick,
Invested
right?
in his wife.
I know, but I'm saying, but he's invested in the side chick as well,
He
right?
lost.
So he lost both ways.
Both.
The side chick might like, nah, you know what it was when you first stepped into it. You know, all I do is date married men. I don't want you.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I just want the slong.
That
Yeah.
nigga's dead.
That's all I want. So
So
it's crazy.
it says to Vaughn says to both of them. I'm trying to understand the question, Vaughn. You may have
That was the question that he said, the beneficials.
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
To both of them, the husband mistress relationship can offer the same benefits.
Oh yeah, that goes back to what he was saying about the benefits. You know, what are the
Gotcha.
benefits you're getting out of it?
Okay, gotcha.
But I don't know, Mr. V, man. I might agree on that because it's got to be something stated. The way the woman put the article out there is because the reason why she's doing this shit is because y'all wives ain't doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all not keeping. Basically, the way I'm getting out of it, the wives are not keeping herself up, and she's taking advantage of that shit.
And that's in her eyes. That's
Exactly.
What she
It's got to be more.
It's more.
It's more. And like you
Yeah.
said, like somebody said on here, I can't remember who said it. Who knows? That's probably a lie.
Yeah.
How we know what you telling me about your wife? You
Yeah.
cheating on her. I really ain't
I'm
gonna
not
believe
believing
nothing you
you.
saying. Yeah.
Nothing about
What we
your mouth.
doing is only physical and be gone.
Exactly. So
Like,
really, you ain't got to even
unless
Well,
you
you know,
get-
women got that little ego thing too. So maybe he kind of feeding her ego, like, girl, you know, you got this going on for yourself. My wife ain't got
My wife
this,
ain't
so
got that.
Yeah.
It can go in a lot of ways.
So the side chick, you already think the side chick is believing everything that he throws in her ear?
This one like this is.
She's like, she.
I think she gets off. I think she gets off with this because
I think so
she
too.
knows
gets
what type of woman she is and she knows what she wants. So
Mhm.
she's probably, when he leaves, she's just probably laughing like, I got this nigga tied up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And he's over there
Exactly.
telling all his deepest. So like your point, Sheena, I said, you in control.
Exactly.
You know, like Janet
A
said,
lot of women
you're
like
in
that
control.
Mhm.
And when you got control, and when a woman got control of a man,
Mm.
that's a terrible thing, man.
I mean, maybe he giving her a little control, get what he want. You know.
But
So, but yeah, the woman most definitely controlling that one.
yeah, because I mean, he got a whole wife at home. I'm just eager.
She tripped out.
I just wish there was a response to her article from somebody
Mm.
that is in that situation. I need to hear from a man's. I need to hear from that man's perspective.
Right.
Like,
What would you, why?
what is really going on? Why are you married and you got this side chick and she's putting you on blast like that?
Right.
Yeah,
I need to hear that.
He tripped out. I mean, he should feel real like less than a man, to be honest, because she basically, you know, she shit on your wife. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
my thing is, I'm gonna give you all these benefits. You
but-
gotta respect my
but-
wife.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like,
Look.
look, that's what she's supposed to be doing.
But the thing about it is,
Just
depending
shut up.
upon
Like,
that
shut up.
relationship, he may be dogging his wife out to the side chick.
So, but my
That's-
thing is,
it's
okay,
crazy, though. I don't
The-
It is. I know
the-
that's just, it's crazy. It's a crazy.
the
thought,
pleasures
but-
of it, but I mean, you gotta be getting the goods at home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he got too comfortable with her.
Man, your
They
dick
got-
only can take so much.
How old is he? We gotta go back to all that.
That's what I'm saying.
We
I
gotta
mean,
dig
what-
all deep on it. You know what I mean?
I mean, what is he trying to? I mean, like I said, for only thing he's trying to prove is the ego.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but
For 5 minutes.
yeah,
Man, that's nothing.
like I said, like we said, man, the side chick acting like she the wife.
Exactly. She got too
She
much.
must seen a wife in Walmart with a bunny on too.
Yeah.
Something.
But like I said, she taking advantage of that stuff, man. I mean,
Hey,
I'm not gonna say it's all the woman's fault, but
He giving her the tools to use against
like they said, when you play, you know the consequences.
Hey,
Dangerous
you
game.
got right because sometimes they go in just being a side chick for one night stand
Mhm.
or maybe 1-2 times, but side chicks to me, if it goes anything past just going over doing what you got to do and go home, it's something else.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all going on dates, if you going out to eat,
exactly.
if you paying a bill,
exactly.
if you doing all these things, and me, if I was a side chick, you ain't calling me no side chick no more after we done did all of this.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
is
And
what
then, you know,
it is.
some women are territorial. So, I mean, if that woman is stating her claim,
If y'all doing all that, that's at least your girlfriend. Or
That's what
something.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
We go
girlfriend,
together.
yeah.
But if you done made that, if you set that label out there in the beginning, because you and that person, I'm pretty sure y'all done talked about it. Hey, you can call me between these hours. You can't never call me. Text codes or whatever your language is that you doing. You gotta know, what you're doing. I think that standard is set when you meet that person. Either you gonna do this or we catching feelings. It's a possibility. Cause you may go into it like, I'm just gonna do this, and I ain't.
Trees talking about y'all, they go together. Trees said we go together.
Yeah, we
now.
go together. Exactly. I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So women think different.
Yeah.
But the husband ain't thinking y'all go together.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all putting titles on it.
Nah, because he still got to go to all the little kids' recitals and
Exactly.
go play husband.
On Sunday, I go to church.
Yeah.
Sunday family day.
Yeah. So do y'all think
Exactly.
this married man is taking this woman out in public?
We don't know.
Hey,
I don't
they
think
could.
so. But
It's possible.
in this situation, I don't think so. But
I think she
think
just
they
like
do it.
staying around the house looking good. That's all.
that's.
I don't think she has no qualms about, going out with this guy. I don't think she really want to go out with this guy. She just gets a kick off of
She already said.
she
She
can
like married men.
married men,
Yeah.
and they
And that's just something.
they giving her everything
Everything.
from the strokes in the bedroom.
Everything.
Well, like I said, man, her shit wore out. I mean,
Yeah, child.
she getting beat down.
Look,
She getting that shit raw and uncut.
child.
And I wonder if they using protection.
No, that's a
He
whole
going in there
nother,
raw.
baby.
Yeah.
He
Now,
raw
now,
dogging.
now that's the dangerous.
He raw dogging.
That's the part that I don't play with.
Well,
that I don't
9 times
like.
10, if he raw dog with them, Pookie is too.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you got a whole bunch of people.
And
you
then
got a
they
whole
go
bunch-
out-
And then a triangle more like a
Oh
circle.
yeah.
And then
Oh,
Pookie
yeah.
probably ain't just messing with her.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
well, listen.
Pookie and Keisha.
Then he going home raw dogging his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So now you got all raw dogs.
Everybody just passing on.
Mhm.
Like they said, everybody in the club getting tipsy now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. Because that situation, man, I need a follow up on that. I
I know.
need to really I gotta find out
We
where
gotta
that
go
came
look
from.
deep on that. But I'm not gonna judge nobody.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean, it's
let them
just
do
for
their thing.
conversation topics.
Yeah, because we don't know what the wife done to the husband, and we don't know
What the husband did
done
to the wife.
And see, all y'all
Yeah,
women in the
both sides.
comments, y'all like coming for the men first.
No, you can't always do
You
that.
can't do that. You gotta
Well,
take
me,
a
no,
step
wait, and
back.
then-
Initially, I came for the side chick. Let me get
You did.
her.
You started
Yeah,
off,
me,
yeah.
Well,
with her. But you know,
I
yeah.
feel like in this situation, it's our husband.
So why the
feel
side chick messing with the married man anyway?
That's why.
I get
that's
it.
why
I get it.
This side chick put this
I-
married man in a complicated situation. What did
I
this?
ain't put
No,
that-
no,
you
listen.
ain't no complicated
I know. Listen what I'm saying.
What kind of
Not-
situation you in?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, explain that.
What did this side chick do to this married man? Right, knowing his situation.
Because she know he mad.
No,
Whatever she did, it shouldn't have been enough to surpass your wife.
Well, it got to this point now, so that's why we're talking about it. So what is she doing for that man to keep just going over there? Or is he still going over there? Was this a one-time thing, and this is what she's saying, how she feels and what she does and who she dates? Is this situation still
Pretty
going
thing,
on
yes.
as we talk
The
about?
husband opened that door.
Well, see, everybody
Yeah.
want to come for the husband,
They
but
But you too.
I mean,
Side chick. You know.
I mean, I'm not saying what she's doing. That's
evidently
not
this
to make
woman
that.
wanted to fuck.
I'm not saying
Shit.
we know what she's doing
Yeah,
is
we know.
wrong.
But
But at the end of the day,
got
it's
that
gonna
far.
be it's gonna go back to the responsibility of the husband, even if it was vice versa, even if it was a man wrote the article
Right.
about a married woman.
All right,
It
check,
would've been-
let's check this out. Let's check this out.
It would've
Since y'all want to come for the man, we're gonna flip the script.
Well, let's
Yeah.
flip it.
The jiggle.
Now, what if a woman was in this situation?
Okay.
Okay.
The woman was married,
Okay.
right? And a man said, "All I do is date married women."
Okay.
So is it the woman's fault that this man is dicking her down?
Yeah, if she's married and he's
but,
single,
but still him
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
No, but what you mean him too? What you
Because
say?
he coming after a married woman.
Nah. That's take a step back down. Slow down.
Get back. Get
Nah.
Let's circle
No,
back.
Sheena, they gonna
Circle.
try to get you.
They
no,
circle back. Circle
no,
back.
y'all ain't gonna let.
Either way it
No,
goes,
y'all
both
can't
of
come
them.
for Sheena like that.
Either way it goes, it's both.
No, stay focused and listen
So
to
what's
the
the
question.
question?
This is what I'm
Give me a
saying.
question.
So if the shoe was on the other foot,
Okay.
this chick is married, and a man wrote that article.
Mhm.
All I do is date married women. Does that put a stigma on all married women?
Oh, married women.
But
No,
y'all,
but you're gonna be least likely to hear that. But
Well,
if
no,
it
no,
would,
why?
you would.
why?
You would.
Why?
You know why? Because the man that's on the outside that's doing this thing with a married woman, he gonna shit up.
The man.
First of all, he
Who's gonna shut up?
Oh, okay.
The
The man.
The
But
side dude.
The
he's
side
gonna-
dude gonna shut up, but the women, because we're so emotional and want to get
Gonna
out there and do
talk.
all the talking. don't wanna
Tree
talk.
said women
I don't know.
don't tend
Men?
to cheat just to cheat.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
The first thing
Yeah.
I'm gonna say is because that's what we just said about the
Probably cheating back or something.
No, it's what she's saying.
Cheating back.
Well, we just said that about
Yeah.
the woman then.
Yeah.
You cheated.
You
I
cheated.
cheated.
Okay, so that's what the man might do on the side chick. You cheating,
Hey.
I'm cheating.
Okay, I'm cheating.
Yeah, it's got to be a
But that's
situation at
only
home.
when the woman step out, what you do to her.
Yeah.
That's the question.
So that's a good question, Tree. You
Yeah,
open up
men-
something right here.
What
So,
the man did,
ladies,
So woman ain't just gonna step out.
Ladies.
Just step out.
Women-
That's not
I
true.
think
though.
women cheat emotionally. I feel like men cheat emotionally too, but
Yeah,
that can
more
go both
women,
ways.
yeah.
But women
More
definitely
women, 'cause
is
women-
emotional.
yeah.
Yeah, we definitely emotional creatures. Of course, everybody knows that.
Okay, so
so why do women
why
cheat?
would women cheat? Why would a married woman cheat?
Emotional.
It got
I
quiet on
think
the set. It got quiet
I'm
on the
trying to
set.
think. I'm
It got
trying
quiet
to
on the set.
It's emotional.
I think
Don't
we
do
need-
us.
I think
We
we,
practice.
we need to get away from
Like,
the emotional
like-
word because women, we already know y'all emotional.
Right.
Emotional
But give
creatures.
us a principle.
I think that
Why
it's.
do
I
women
think it
cheat?
could be the same thing. It's something that we're not getting at home.
Always, yeah.
It could be something that you're not getting, just like a man. It may be sex.
So you want to
It
swing
may
your
be.
body around like that?
No.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you
No.
this, and I really believe this, and you tell me if you believe it, Nisha. A woman, she's gonna tell you before, and
Oh,
she's gonna
yeah.
be plenty. She's gonna keep putting it out there before,
Yeah.
and she's gonna cheat before she cheat.
Yeah.
The woman gonna
'Cause
keep.
we
So
think
why?
first.
So instead of cheating, why don't you just walk away?
You get
Oh,
divorced.
I agree. No, I totally agree with
But
that.
it's cheaper to keep.
Okay, it's same. It goes the same.
No,
way.
I'm just saying that
It
because
go
of the way
that
she
way.
said that.
Yeah, it can go that way.
It's cheaper to keep them.
Hey, that's
Somebody say because she wants to.
Somebody said 'cause she wanna cheat.
So beautiful, smiley,
Yeah.
smile, shy B.
Yeah.
Because she wants to. Why do you want to?
What would make you want to? It has to be. I feel like it has to be something.
Look,
Why does it have to be something? I
The
mean,
woman
it
actually
could be
gonna go out
physical
and cheat.
also. Exactly.
Nah,
Janita,
Janita,
not
Janita.
satisfied at home. Exactly.
Janita, stop that. Stop that.
It's-
And see, that goes. That goes.
Why-
in the
why she
situation.
gotta stop
no,
that?
No, because
What
listen.
you say?
Because you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways, Janita. Look, and the reason why I say that is because
Yes, you can,
when
Janita.
we talked about it, we said the physical thing, but y'all came at the man because the man is married, but he's still dicking his side chick down, right? So that's physical as well, right?
Right. Right.
So that's why I said you can't have it both ways. But if the shoe is on the other foot, it's a cop out for y'all because y'all cheating because emotionally.
No.
I don't agree
You're
with
saying
that.
we cheating because emotional. That's not what we're saying. We're saying we are emotional.
Right.
And
And that gives y'all
it
reason
may-
to cheat.
No, I'm not.
There's
Let
no
me
reason.
finish. Let me finish.
It's
Let me finish.
no good reason.
It's no good reason, by all means. But I'm just gonna
You're saying
answer the
some
question
reasons that would-
hypothetically.
Right.
I could, just like I could come to you and I could be like, babe, I could be wanting something. Granted, I need to communicate it, but let's just say hypothetically, I've communicated with you what I wanted or how I want to be, treated. You know what I like. You know what to do. I'm pretty simple. I'm not high maintenance. I don't like all that. But let's say I am and I want these things, or maybe some things change. Or maybe I'm talking to you about a particular situation and you're not giving me what I want to hear, what I want. You're
Pushing it
you're,
off.
you're right. But you got Joe over here who willing to listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, but
That's
if I
how
can't
that starts.
provide that, I'm like Martin, get the stepping. If I can't
Right.
provide that for you,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna put
I agree
I'm
with
not
that.
gonna put myself in that
Yeah.
situation and then somebody find
Because
out
that's-
about my situation and they looking at me like I'm boo boo the fool.
But when whatever
Get the
your wife
step.
asking of you, and you know she's not this hot maintenance person or whatever, when you want to try to provide that for her,
But if you don't have the means to provide
but you
that
got the
for her,
means to,
Well,
but
what-
you're
what-
just
what-
like, oh, you don't need that. Yeah, you know,
What?
you
Yeah.
know,
What if